All right. Hey, trader, thank you so much for joining me today. This is the weekend wrap, and today is February 7th, 2021. Let's get right into it. All right, so in the news, House of Representatives voted to approve a budget plan on Friday that will pave the way to quickly approve Biden's stimulus plan. The Senate had already passed it early Friday morning. Pelosi says she aims to pass the stimulus plan within 2 weeks, and $1,400 relief checks have already been passed. However, note that the minimum wage rise has been postponed. So, not necessarily a bad thing. You wouldn't want to muddy the waters by trying to throw it all with one massive plan here. So January saw only modest job growth, with non-farm payrolls increasing by just 49,000 after a destitute 227,000 job decrease. Also, Biden plans to deploy 1,000 troops to assist with the vaccination effort, and the UK states that they have enough COVID vaccines to reach every British adult by the end of June, which is pretty phenomenal. The S&P and the Nasdaq both created new all-time highs last week, as well as Ethereum, which made a new all-time high on February 2nd. It crossed the $1,500, which is that mark, which is a pretty big psychological barrier, and is currently sitting around $1,700. Bitcoin also broke back above the $40,000 mark, so again, pretty big psychological barrier. Here's the economic calendar for this coming week. So Monday, we have no major events. Tuesday, we have the EIA short-term energy outlook. Wednesday, the core CPI, that is month over month for January. Crude oil inventories on Wednesday, as well as the federal budget balance. So that's a pretty big one. It's at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time on Wednesday. Thursday, we have initial jobless claims like usual, as well as the Fed monetary policy report. So, again, that'll be a pretty big one we'll want to pay attention to. 8 a.m. on Thursday, Pacific time. Friday, we don't have any major events. As for earnings this coming week, we've got Royal Caribbean and Hasbro on Monday. Tuesday, we have Cisco, Fidelity, and Twitter. Wednesday, we have Coca-Cola, GM, and the CME Group. Thursday, Walt Disney and PepsiCo. And I got to double check to make sure Pepsi's actually reporting on Thursday, not Wednesday. If something tells me, just based on my memory, they may be reporting on Wednesday as well, but I need to double check that. And Friday, we have Moody's reporting as well. So as per Friday's close, you can see the previous all-time high here, and we took that out on actually on Thursday. And here's the overnight session for Thursday night, and then here is Friday's range. So we got a tight range, somewhat of a neutral looking profile here above the previous all-time high. We do have a buying tail right here on the bottom, so that's showing that we do have some aggressive buying here. And my bias was that this previous high here at the top of Friday's range would be taken out, because it is a little bit of a weak high here at the top, and it was certainly, if we look at the overnight session here on the following slide. Note that on Friday we can see, well, actually not on that. Normally I have my statistics pulled up here, but this has actually got to be a different day. But on Friday's session, the volume was actually just over 1 million contracts, which is really not very much. So we know that momentum is actually slowing as we push higher. And please note that we have an unfilled gap down here still between 37.77 and 37.98. So at some point when the market corrects, it's going to come down here, fill this gap, and repair the poor structure before we continue back up higher. So here's the activity so far for Sunday night session. You can see that we opened up with strength, took out this previous all-time high here, the one that was created during Friday's session, that weak high that I was referring to, and started to put in an open auction out of range, this being Friday's range, and the blue profiles being the overnight sessions. So this is Sunday's activity so far here. You can see the point of control is weighted to the top of the range, so that does show that we have more price acceptance at higher prices. So I would assume that we're probably going to be continuing higher. Particularly, I mean, this aggressive activity down here at the low of the range suggests that people are still willing to buy at these levels. So here's our long-term activity for the regular trading hours. You can see I have this color-coded chart on the right, which corresponds with the degree of momentum for these daily profiles. Again, these are regular trading session hours only. So this does not include the Globex session or the other overnight session, basically, for the futures markets. And you can see these orange colors are indicative of slowing momentum. So basically, as we are continuing higher, volume is subsequently decreasing. So again, the key takeaways, my immediate bias is long and will want to watch to see that we are remaining in balance, or at least holding these levels above the previous all-time high, especially in the face of this slowing momentum. The primary catalyst to watch for the upcoming week or weeks is the COVID relief package. We'll want to keep an eye on Bitcoin as it's poised to retake the all-time high, as well as Dogecoin, which I never thought I would hear myself saying, but Dogecoin as well as silver are both pretty hot commodities right now as well. The economy continues to struggle, and this is indicative based on the job growth and the unemployment levels. So we know that we're still certainly not back to where we should be. However, hopefully this stimulus is going to help us out and keep struggling businesses heads above water. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I hope you have an excellent trading week this week. Please trade smart and watch your risk. And if you like these videos, keep coming back to us. We are here every Sunday. So I post these Sunday night, and it's a good little clip to check out before the open on Monday. So I am live as well Monday through Friday on TikTok. The Trade Journals is my username, so feel free to follow me there. I'm like I said, live every morning before the open. So anyways, good luck guys, and trade smart. So take care.